Three big mistakes that most traders make. Hopefully you're not making them, but please check if you're making them, right? Because these three mistakes is going to cost you a lot of money. So most importantly, if you're doing that, please make sure that you're aware of it, because awareness is the first step to change, right? The moment you are able to identify that you have this, you're making either of these mistakes, right? One of these mistakes or all three of these mistakes, then you can actually go ahead and make changes to your trading, and that will help improve your trading results. So without further ado, mistake number one, okay, I write it down here, that most people make. Mistake number one that most people make is setting stop loss too tight. Okay, personally, or rather myself, I was also guilty of this, right? Because if you set the stop loss tighter, then what happens is you can actually have a bigger position size. Okay, if you're not too sure what we are talking about, please watch our previous video about position sizing. Okay, because over here at Financial Market Wizards, we don't teach fixed lot sizing. We talk a lot about adaptive position sizing. That means that the tighter your stop loss is, the bigger position you can take. Okay, so mistake number one is setting stop loss too tight. Not sure about you, but personally, when we first started, we always like to set stop loss too tight. And what happens is that we were right in direction, but because our stop loss was too tight, right, we will get stop out, right? We get stop out because it's just too tight. So maybe let's just look at the chart to illustrate this. Okay, let's maybe say, okay, just a moment. Okay, let's say maybe you know, let's say you have a bullish bias over here, and you just go long. Okay, you long somewhere here, thinking that this is a breakout over here. Okay, and you put a tight stop loss, maybe just below this candle over here. So guess what? You would have lost money even though your trade was right. Okay, now I'd like you to think about this. Okay, as a struggling trader, or rather as a new trader, your accuracy is not really there. Okay, what do I mean by your accuracy? Your ability to find strong levels to trade is not that good, right? You haven't refined your skill set. So it doesn't make sense for you to set a stop loss that is too tight. In fact, you should actually budget for the fact that you are not that accurate, and therefore you use a wider stop. Okay? So do not set your stop loss too tight. In this case, if you had taken a long over here and you put your stop loss maybe, just here, sure, your risk to reward may not have been that fantastic. Okay, if we did do it like that, may not have been fantastic, 1:1.25, but it beats, being in a loss. Okay, so this is our advice to you. If you are still struggling, it's better to set your stop loss wider than being too tight. As you gain experience and you realize that, hey, I'm actually be able to pinpoint good levels to buy and sell at, right? Then you want to tighten your stop loss, because as we mentioned earlier, a tighter stop loss will help you trade a bigger position size, and that would give you a better risk to reward. So that is mistake number one. Okay. Mistake number two, okay, is not planning, or rather pre-planning your trades. Okay, so if you've been our Telegram channel, you know that we talk a lot about preparing on Saturday. Okay, while you guys are out shopping, having a good time, our team over here is actually very busy planning the trades. Okay, because we believe that preparation makes us powerful. Preparation is what makes us profitable. Not, it's not the strategies. It's not in the weekdays. Okay, our profits are actually made over the weekends, where we actually plot the levels and write out the plan that we have in mind for the upcoming week. Okay, so what happens if you do not have a plan, or you do not pre-plan your trades? What happens is that a lot of times you trade impulsively. So for example, let's take a look at this candle here. Okay, what happens is when you do not plan your trades, a lot of traders, they will just click market order, right? When you do a market order like that, okay, you're going to get in at a very bad price. Just imagine here. Okay, and let's say you put your stop loss here. Okay, I mean, you see you're kind of like buying into resistance because you did not plan the trade. So you want to always be planning. So when you plan a trade, you kind of already know, okay, we look left, okay, this is a good level to buy. So for example, now price at support, we already knew this because we did our plan. Okay, so we'll be looking for signs of bullishness over here. If there's a sign of bullishness, then we'll actually go ahead and send out a signal to actually buy pound dollar. So always pre-plan your trade. Okay, do not chase after, you know, like the impulsive moves, or rather be very impulsive about trading. Okay, trading is meant to be boring. If you are, you know, you find that trading is exciting to you, or like it gives you the high, then you are definitely doing it wrongly. Okay, trading is meant to be very, very boring. To plan, you wait and you wait and you wait, and when the setup comes, you enter the trade, you wait again, you just keep waiting. Okay, so please, it's very important, do not trade impulsively. That is the fastest way to blow your account. Okay, so the last mistake that we want to talk about, that we see a lot of traders make, probably as you're watching this, you probably can relate, is micromanaging your trade. Okay, what do we mean by micromanaging? Okay, so for us, whenever we send signals, most of the time we give 3 take profit targets. So just let me give an example. By 1.xxx, right? Stop loss 1.xxx, take 1xxx, 1.xxx to 1.xxx, and take profit 1.xxx. Okay, so the question that you have to ask yourself is, are you always touching your trades? You know, when price are in between this zone, do you have the tendency to have the itchy fingers? Like itchy fingers, such as like before price hits the take profit, you are always exiting early. Okay, before price hits the stop loss, are you exiting early? Okay, that is called micromanaging your trade. If you have a trade plan like this, okay, doesn't matter whether you follow our signal. If you have your own trade plan and you write something down like this, do your best to stick to it. Of course, if you follow our channel, you realize that sometimes you will exit prematurely, but we exit because things have changed. We don't exit because you know, we are impulsive about it. Okay, so always stick to your plan. Try not to, you know, try not to keep staring at your charts. Okay, when we first started, we were also very guilty. We were always staring at the charts. You know, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, right? Perpetually opening up your MetaTrader 4 on your mobile phone, right? Keep checking for your trades every single, you know, minute. Okay, that's not healthy. Okay, a good way that you can do that we will advise is to set and forget. Okay, set and forget. What do you mean by set and forget? What you can do is you can actually open 3 positions. Okay, set one trade to TP, take profit at the first level, set another trade to take profit at the second level, and set the last trade to take profit at the third level, and just forget about it. Okay, when take profit 1 is hit, just shift your other 2 positions to break even and just totally forget about it. If it takes you and break even, so be it. If it takes it, you know, it hits the final take profit, that is also great. But most importantly is you do not micromanage. Okay, because if sometimes you decide not to take, sometimes you to take profit, it's not consistent. Okay, most importantly is when you manage your trade, you have to manage it in a very consistent manner. Okay, so I think that's all we have for you. So if you are making these 3 mistakes, okay, we didn't actually talk much about the solution on how to deal with all this. Okay, actually, I mean, we kind of, right? For mistake 1, the solution would be to set your stop loss wider. Okay, for mistake number 2 is use the weekend to plan your trades. Okay, trading, you need to prepare if you want to trade. If you are serious about becoming a profitable trader, you need to put in the hours to plan your trades, or at the bare minimum, follow us, because we have really done hard work for you. And that is the leverage that you have by following us on our Telegram channel. Okay, mistake number 3 would be, as we say, just set and forget your trades, right? Do not micromanage it. Okay, so we'll be creating more content like this, you know, in the weeks to come, because we think that we get a lot of questions, and we figured that if we just create a video like this once, correct, you address a lot of these questions that keep coming to us via emails. So we thought just fix this once, and yeah. So we hope to make more videos like that. If you have any ideas about the content that you like to hear, or our perspective about certain issues regarding trading, please comment down below. Okay, if you're not subscribed to our channel, I mean, seriously, why not? I mean, we've been giving you all this value for free. We don't charge you a dime for all this. You should definitely subscribe to us. Okay, so till then, we'll see you in the next video.